Back in May, I shared a video of a warbling vireo weaving her nest while her mate stood guard and sang nonstop. Today, I want to show you the rest of the story as I followed that same nest almost daily. It wasn't easy. Their nest was high in the canopy, hidden by dense foliage, but with patience and persistence, I managed a few glimpses and some fascinating moments. One of the biggest surprises came in late May. I saw and heard a bird singing from inside the nest. At first, I assumed this must be the female, since I could just make out part of her beak and face while she sang. But when I checked Birds of the World later, I learned that in this species, some males also take incubation turns and sometimes sing while sitting on the nest. Both sexes look the same, so it's very hard to tell who is who. In my case, I repeatedly observed what seemed to be a pair, one bird singing from the nest and another nearby responding with the same song. This gave me the impression the incubating bird could well have been the female, potentially a rare documented instance of female song from the nest. I cannot be certain, of course. It's possible the second singer was just a neighbor in a nearby territory, but if it was the mate, then it suggests females too may sometimes sing while incubating. By early June, I started to see adults leaning into the nest, tails up, in the posture of feeding chicks. Most of the time I only caught brief glimpses, but the behavior was unmistakable. On June 15th, I confirmed nestlings inside, and just a few days later, on June 18th, they fledged. Even after leaving the nest, the story continued. Parents lingered nearby, singing shorter, quieter versions of their usual song, almost as if calling to their young. Over the next weeks, I watched fledglings being fed, learning to forage, and even experimenting with berries. By July, I saw them gulping dogwood and elderberry fruits whole and clumsily probing at leaves, sometimes ending up dangling upside down in the process. I love their little blue feet. These post-fledgling days were full of small, sweet moments, proof that even in a busy city park, life goes on in the canopy. This nest taught me that even with limited views, you can discover something remarkable, whether it was the puzzle of who was singing on the nest or the tender moments of young birds learning to feed. Each glimpse added a piece to the story. This is Birding with Kaliopi, where we slow down, look closer, and notice the wild, even when it hides in plain sight.